back to Whitt Acres. Today we are heading up to the barn to start a whole new series of videos. I have this nice red barn up here that's only being used for storage right now. Last time we were up here it was pretty dingy and pretty full of junk. But we got it all cleaned out. We have cracks in the concrete floor that we had fixed with some mortar pumped into the bottom. So the floor is fixed and the walls aren't falling down anymore. So I'm going to come in here, get it all cleaned up, get all the walls scraped down, caulked in, spray foamed all the big joints so it's airtight in here again. Prime off all the walls and get this place ready for animals. Growing up, we used to have feeder pigs up here and we are going to be doing that again this spring. So I need to get this place all cleaned up, painted, and equipped and organized to handle some animals up here and raise them up for next season. I have this whole other side of the barn here on the first main floor. We still have some storage stuff that I need to organize and get out of the way. But this is a lot of room here, so I'm thinking I might even be able to build like a chicken coop in here, maybe even a rabbit pen. And I have a door going straight out to the outside that I might be able to make a fenced in area outside. Echo Pup's working on making sure there's no rodents or anything still living up here in the barn. But I have a lot of plans for this place. So we're going to be making a lot of videos up here. On the outside here we have that door that we were just at, and I'm thinking I can make a fenced in area here that comes around, and we have all this area up behind the barn. Here comes the sun. We have all this area up behind the barn that I can put a pen up here and keep the pigs, maybe some turkey, chickens, and whatever else I can fit into here. But I definitely need to get a good fence up, and I'll even need to do a perimeter fence for the property, because let me show you what I'm thinking. So I would like to bring a fence off the edge of the barn here and then take it up within the property line, and then put a property fence on the outside here and then a pen fence here. That way I can walk all the way around without actually having to go in the enclosure, and it would be nice, I think. Plus it would be a double fence, so it would definitely be more protection against any predator animals out here. The main predator that would be the problem is Bub, my brother's dog. He's a hunter, and if he smelled chickens up here, he'd stop at nothing to get at them. So I definitely want to have like a double fence going. Let me get into the... Whoa. So yeah, I definitely need to have like a double fence going if I'm going to have a outside enclosure. But we'll get to that point. First step is to get the whole main floor all sealed up, airtight, painted, and clean. So I have my paint kit out right now, and I'm going to be getting this place all cleaned up. I already went around and started caulking in all the walls. See, putting the caulking in all the cracks, putting some spray foam in the bigger areas, and we're getting it all sealed up tight so it's not real drafty in here. And then I'm going to go around once the foam dries, cut it all off even. But right now I'm going to be getting the primer ready and coating all the block in here. It's going to be a light gray paint, and it's definitely going to clean this place up. Over here is the worst wall by the stairs. There's some big holes coming through that I got mostly spray foamed, but you can still see right there's the daylight. So there's still a lot of air coming through. I need more spray foam. And then that's pretty much bare block over here except for that one big stair stepper crack. And I got that all sealed up with some nice, real nice caulking. That's some solid stuff. Now I am using just gray primer because I have this paint, but I don't really like the look of the gray. I mean, that's light blue. But the gray, I don't really like. You can see it used to be white. That's what everything was looking like in I'm definitely going to bring this back to white. I know it would just get dirty, but it's going to look a lot lighter in here and cleaner and keep some more light. So I want to bring it back to the white. I'll get a 5-gallon bucket of white paint and we'll be doing a finish coat of white in here and really brighten the place up. If you recommend I get any certain type of animals, let me know in the comments down below, and I might just do that. We are all primed off here. It's looking nice and clean. Look at that. Gorgeous. I gotta do a little bit more caulking and spray foaming before I do the finish coat of white, but it's looking nice and clean in here. We're gonna bring this barn back to life. Oh, pop. Okay, it's been a few days since I was last up here doing the priming, and I came back up yesterday, finished off the caulking, and now I'm up here today with Bub, little girl and puppy, and I'm gonna be doing the finish coat on all the walls up here, making it nice bright and white. Right now it's all primed off gray and all caulked in nice and tight, airtight, so the pigs are nice and warm here in the beginning whenever I'll be getting them, probably in February. Over here it's all ready for finish coat, a little girl, and it's looking really good. So I'm gonna get on painting this finish coat today while it's nice and warm. You can see how beautiful it is outside. It's the high of 60 I think today, 60 something, and it's middle of November, so this is gonna be great. But first, got Puppy playing with his ball. And I got his cousins here to play with, Bub. This should take about an hour and a half to paint, so I'll bring you back whenever it's all finished. And it is nice and freshly painted. It did get a little bit darker, as you can see, because it took about 2 hours. I don't have Bub and little girl anymore. Just my Echo puppy. He's being a good boy, waiting for his ball. As you can see, oh, fell. As you can see, it is nice and clean in here. Yeah, it's kind of dark, and it's definitely still wet. It's gonna take a while to dry, but that's why I wanted to do it on a nice day like it is out there today. So it took about 2 hours, and we're all finished painted up here, and it's looking really good. Just waiting with a ton of possibilities. Got the staircase all done over here, and look at that wall. Can't see daylight coming through that wall anymore. My next step in here would be to get everything closed off, like this window. I'll probably be building something to close that window off. And then I also need to do these man doors. They're off their hinges. They're just pretty much strapped in place right now. They do not work. So I'll have to figure out the jam, maybe make a new door, or just mess with that one to make it fit. As with this one doesn't really work anymore either. Plywooded down, so we're gonna have to build a new door for that area as well. As with the front of the barn, you can see the front of the barn also has no door on it. Puppy. Oh, it's quick. So we'll be having to come up here, and we'll be maybe putting a header on there. We'll be mounting this door back on. It used to be on the front of the barn until we tore the lean-to down. You can see the door has some roller tracks up there, and we'll have to be mounting this door back up to close off this big gap here. Huh, Pop? That's all for this video. If you're excited about getting animals on property, go ahead and comment down below. If you know of any animals that might be fun to have and raise, then drop them down below as well. Hit that like button before you leave, and definitely go ahead and subscribe to our new channel, Whitt Acres Homestead, because there's a lot more new content coming that way. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.